Afternoon baseball here on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yankees are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Kenny Rogers, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Roberto Alomar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Batting second.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Stan Musial. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Called strike, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. White Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Frank Tanana is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now at the plate here is Derek Jeter, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
He comes in at .262 on the year, 17 home runs, and 44 RBIs. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here comes Tino Martinez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 261 the average coming into action here. A dozen home runs and 32 driven in. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Popped him up. Moncada over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. Stepping up is Eloy Jimenez. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hey. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
That is it. The first baseman.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 22 home runs, and 48 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Jimenez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Williams will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting six.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
So here's Yoan Moncada. A ball and no strikes. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 9 homers and 25 driven in. Sent on the ground out to second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the White Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Jose Canseco.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the center fielder, still going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Solo shot to right center. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Cecil Fielder. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average down at an even 220. A dozen home runs and 33 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs,
Batting
some more
six.
than others, but
The
the
right
best
fielder.
ones forget about them as soon as the next guy
Ray.
digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Tim Raines. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a
Batting
real
seven.
nice job bouncing
The
back from
second
that
baseman.
home run to strike out the next 2
Hudson.
guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And the 3rd inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity, up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto.
So stepping in is Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Still 1-2. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
Next, it'll be Matt Kemp looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. White Sox on top, 2-1. So now here is Alan Trammell, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch. 2-1.
We got 2-1 to count.
Skied into straightaway right. Robert is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jorge.
Next up, Jorge Posada. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Now here's the pitch.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Now to bat, Derek Jeter. He bounced out last time up. First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Stan Musial. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And it's fouled away.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
1-1 the count. Here it comes. lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Two and 2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Williams is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Into the box now, Tino Martinez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Jose Canseco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Two and 1. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Tim Anderson. First offering on its way. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here now the 2-2. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And it gives the White Sox a 3-1 lead.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 1-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. White Sox able to add on thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
Cecil Fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. The throw is wild, and he gets away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate now, Tim Raines, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone at strike one. Fielder leads off second with nobody out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struck out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Change up, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Jorge.
Stepping in next, Jorge Posada. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's it.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind in the count with guys on base.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5 innings complete. The White Sox lead it 3-1. to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
To the plate now, Matt Kemp, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Canseco is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Alomar, the runner at second with 1 away. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The batter.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch on the way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Alomar ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's the 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
1-2, here it comes. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. At the plate now is Derek Jeter. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the first pitch. Bernie Williams is at the plate as he watches ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
1-2.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This is lifted out to left. Musial is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that brings up Tino Martinez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Next to stand in is Jose Canseco. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Now the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Into the box, Tim Anderson.
Leading off to the right.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Fouled off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And right into the shift. This will get foul for strike 2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And it's another case. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
The batter will be Luis Robert. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1
Get
strike.
it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Down in order go the White Sox, but they lead it 4-1.
7th inning stretch.
Now at the plate is Cecil Fielder to try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Hitter, Cecil Fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
First pitch on its way. Tim Raines is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Fielder aboard here at first with nobody out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit high and deep out to left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Fielder blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Now
well, you really can't fault the effort out there in left field. Maybe a better break or route, and he catches this one, but who knows? Once it got by him, there was no way he was preventing the triple.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Soriano, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Three and 2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Now batting.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Darryl Strawberry is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Alomar stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
Digging in here for a pivot. Don Mattingly come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, York Mattingly.
Here's the first pitch to him as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Jason Kendall is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catcher.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yasmani Grandal is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. The Yanks entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Count still at 1-2. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fouled away. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Grandal is retired, and there's one away.
Second baseman, Roberto Alamo.
Wade Boggs has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 26.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Up next for the White Sox, the center fielder.
So the next to bat will be Matt Kemp. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0. Inside, ball 1.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Saul Dyer.
Ancient League. Now pitching for Chicago, number 22, Saul Dyer.
First offering. Derek Jeter is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, and it's even at 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Musial is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Next to dig in, Bernie Williams flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
Digging in next, Tino Martinez singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One and two now.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
And A check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 4-2. And stepping in, Stan Musial. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. A swing and a ground ball to third. Boggs gloves it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
So next to bat will be Eloy Jimenez. Delivered an RBI single last time up. First pitch on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Jose Abreu is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone.
The batter, Anderson.
Goose Gossage takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 54, Goose.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tim Anderson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Liam Hendricks comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Jose Canseco will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box now, Cecil Fielder, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Hendricks is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim Raines.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tim Raines. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First offering on its way, and he will flail at a fastball here to start things out. Not looking for that apparently, and it's strike one.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Next to hit is Alfonso Soriano, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch.
Ball one, no play.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Canseco at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Got 2 balls,
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
5-2 the final today. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Frank Tanana earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Kenny Rogers is tagged with just his first loss of the year. Liam Hendricks closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White